Hey, I'm Brett with Premier Guitar. We're here at NAMM 08. I'm here with my good buddy Rock Clouser from BC Rich Guitars. We're looking at a really cool handmade Doubleneck Bich guitar with active electronics. It's a double neck. Rock, tell us a little bit about this.
This is something you don't see every day. Obviously, it's a handcrafted Bich guitar, double neck, and we will make these in, as you know, we make 10-string Biches as well. We'll make the double neck in a 10-6 or a 12-6. This one is laid out as a 12-6, as you can see.
Yeah, and Rock asked me earlier, like, well, are you going to talk about all those switches and buttons? And I said, well, yeah, and so we kind of had a joke with each other to see who knew what they all did.
Yeah, so go ahead, Brett. Master volume, obviously, here. I'll let you take it.
Master volume here, and now here you have preamp and its respective preamp volume. And then if you move here, you have a second preamp for the neck pickup. Here you have a phase switch. When you put it up and then you move the toggle switch to the center position, you get an out-of-phase sound. Now you have neck position volume. Correct, that's neck position. And then these are series parallel splits for the neck pickup and the bridge pickup. Master tone. And now over here, Veritone switch, 6-way switch with detents that go around. You can get like a cool cocked wah-wah sound, if you would. And then this obviously takes us up to the 12-string. And here, it's simple electronics here, correct?
Just volume, 3-way selector for your pickups, another volume for the front, and master tone for the top neck.
And unlike a Bich 10, it looks like really here you have a 12, right?
That's correct. A Bich 12, still using the signature BC Rich quad bridges.
Yeah, and they look pretty swanky in the blacked out version. I'd love to see the back of this guitar. Because one thing that's really cool is how you guys run the strings through the back of the headstock.
Right, yeah. Ferrules in the back, 6 strings go that way, run this direction, and then the way the Bich is designed, there's a ledge down here, so all of the tuners can be mounted neatly behind here, and it's also in the body, so when you're playing it, they're out of the way, they're not going to be hit by anything, and very convenient.
And it also makes for a really cool visual. I mean, for me, the thing I always loved about the red Bich, you know, the famous Joe Perry red Bich, was just the look. I mean, he left his tuners out, but and you know, some people are intimidated by it, but you can just string it up as a 6-string guitar like he did and play it.
Sure, absolutely. That's one of the beauties of it. Another thing we should probably point out about this double neck is the way that we spread the necks apart. We make it for the player. It's comfort. So you can see here.
Look at us. We're doing acrobats.
Yeah, exactly. But you can see how it's not just a straight up and down neck. They're designed for player comfort. And
yeah.
That's something that not everybody does.
One of the things I'm curious about is the weight. Is it heavy?
It's got some chunk to it, but it's a nice solid piece. It's not overbearing. So
yes.
As you know, we do neck through models, so there's some weight to it, but it's nice and comfortable.
Yeah, it feels good. I mean, for packing that much, you know. The other thing that's cool is I don't know if did you talk about this maple top and the stringers?
No, we do use the maple tops, and you can see on the side here how thick that top is, and we're kind of committed to that, and the neck through stringers is kind of our signature way of showing that it is a neck through, so that's why we let the stringers show through.
So here's a question. When people think of like the old school BC Riches, the neck through, the Koa Mockingbirds, and the Bich 10 and all that, you know, back in the late 70s and the early 80s, you guys were doing solid wings and the neck went all the way through the guitar. They weren't topped. A lot of people maybe is that still an option through your custom shop?
It's always an option. We'll do the top like we see here, or we'll do solid wings, and we offer several different exotic woods as wings. Koa as being an example, maple wings, just whatever you want.
Yeah. So I mean that kind of answers the question when people say, oh, they don't make them like they used to, and you can't get a BC Rich. Well, the truth is you can. You just have to ask for it.
Make it any way you want it.
Tell us where we should go if we want to learn more about BC Rich guitars.
Well, obviously the website, bcrich.com, lists our dealers on there. Dealers can get this stuff. They can give you ordering information and how you can get your own personalized BC Rich.
Very cool. Well, hey, I'm Brett, and you're locked on to PremierGuitar.com.